Shout out to Neat Rap.
What up? What up? What up? Ladies and gents, boys and girls, you are now tuned in to a brand new video of Sportsway with Dre Day podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Hood's ESPN, Crystal Street's very own, Dre Day. What's up? What's up? What's up? Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, right there, bottom of the screen, going to your left, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend, all that good stuff. This video here, you see the title, put some respect on Ajawilson, Sonia Citron, and kikiirafen's name. I'm just going to speak on them three, particularly in this video. All three of them had amazing nights yesterday in the WNBA. And as you can see in the title, they were very efficient as well, because for some odd reason, when it comes to certain players, they don't speak on efficiency. They speak on everything else, but they don't speak on their lack of being efficient or just efficient, period. But see, me, I'm a real basketball fan. I don't care about, the stat sheet. Them box scores is not what they seem to be. And when it pertains to these three women, last night, it did matter because they were so efficient. Now, first, let's just get to the queen. It's only right that I start with her because she is the best player in the league. Contrary to what anybody out there may think, she's the best player in the league. It starts and ends with her. She is a defending champ. She is a 4-time MVP, and in my honest opinion, she deserves to get way more respect than what she's getting now. But see, she's my favorite player, so I'm definitely going to give her respect, and that would be the queen herself, Ajawilson. 45 points last night against the Connecticut Sun. Now, I know there's going to be some people out there that say, oh, she did this against Connecticut. She did this against Connecticut. Doesn't matter who she did it against. It doesn't matter. Especially when you 15 from 18 from the field, and it's not like she was just in the paint back to the rim, posting people up and then having these stats. Oh, no. She was draining threes. She was killing it on the baseline. She was killing it on the top of the key. She was making her shots at will. They weren't just layups. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just layups. She was shooting. And Ajawilson has an amazing mid-game range. Unlike some other players, she has an amazing mid-game range. So granted, Connecticut Sun, they played a lot better yesterday than they did. What was it? I think they played each other a few days ago. And they were better off not even showing up that game, which we kind of figured would be a blowout anyway, and I thought it would be a blowout this game as well. But Connecticut made it very, very, very competitive. What's her name? She went to LSU. I can't remember her. I can't remember her first name at the moment, but she, did the whole little, the little thing to Asia Wilson, which I thought was funny and competitive. I'm almost certain Asia Wilson got a kick out of it, but at the end of the day, 45 points, 15 for 18 from the field. That is impressive. Very, very impressive. And again, this right here should be the talk of the town. Like this should be like this performance by Asia Wilson. That should be the talk of the town for the whole weekend. It should be. Now, unfortunately, I don't think it will, but over here, we're going to talk about it because this was a hell of a performance by Asia Wilson last night. Listen, the Aces have been on their shit since that loss, the first game of the season to the Phoenix Mercury. The day that they got their championship rings, who knows? It was a little championship ceremony hangover, but ever since then, they've been in their bag. They beat the Los Angeles Sparks, and then they got 2 wins right here against the Connecticut Sun. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because tomorrow they're going to be in the A, if I'm not mistaken, and they are going to play the Atlanta Dream. I cannot wait for that game. Asia Wilson, Big A versus Little A. Asia Wilson versus Angel Reese. Yeah, I can't wait for that game. I cannot wait for that game. But yes, Asia Wilson, 45 points, 15 for 18 from the field. I'm surprised she only had 3 rebounds. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that part, I'm very surprised with. You could at least give me about 7, but I'll take it any way you can. Still an amazing performance. 45 points. Just amazing. Salute to the real best player in the league, and that would be Asia Wilson. Next up on the bill. Wow. Sonia Citron. Career high, 30 points. 71% from the field. I think she went 10 for 14, if I'm not mistaken. And like I was watching the game. I was at work watching this game with the Fever and the Mystics. I don't know how I caught a brain freeze. The Fever and the Mystics. And she went to work. Serious work. Okay. Slicing and dicing, Euro stepping the hell out of Sophie Cunningham in the cup. I was at work. Like it's a good thing that nobody was at my job at the time I was watching this game, because they probably would have thought something was wrong with me. But just amazing performance by Sonia Citron. And watching that game, it made me think, like, what is ESPN doing? Do y'all remember a few weeks ago? It might have been last week. Do y'all remember when I did a video and I talked about how ESPN put their list together of the top players in the WNBA for this upcoming year? Well, they had Sonia Citron at number 29. And obviously, that's dead wrong. That's dead wrong. Sonia Citron is not the 29th best player in the WNBA to their ranking. Sonia Citron is in the top 15, 20, or top 15 or 20 area. Like, I was speaking to somebody on Threads yesterday, and she made a case that Sonia Citron could be in the top 10. Now, I don't know if I could put her in the 10 yet, because I'm definitely going to, like, sometime soon. It might be today. I might do my own list, but I'm going to do like a top 20, top 25 type thing. But I don't know if I could put her in the top 10 yet, but top 15, 20, oh yeah. Sonia Citron is real good. Real good. I called her. I was watching that game yesterday with her and how she plays amazing defense, how she can score at will, and she shows no emotion whatsoever. making clutch free throws, even though she did miss one in the clutch. But luckily, they didn't blow that game because listen, Washington had every opportunity in that game to blow it. Like they lucky they got a win because they blew that they almost blew that game, but luckily they pulled it off. But I crowned her the silent beast watching that game yesterday because she don't show no emotion, none. She score a basket, go down the court, make clutch free throws like it's nothing, like it's a regular day. You know, some people, you know, when they score baskets, they got to show emotion to get themselves riled up, and that's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, and clearly that's not for her. She does not show emotion on the court. She just goes out there and put in her work, and that's exactly what she did yesterday. Like I said, 30 points, her career high, which I'm surprised because I was almost certain last year, her rookie year, she dropped more than 30, but obviously she didn't. And to think this is only her second year in the league. This is only her second year, and she's doing this already. Future's bright. Listen, ESPN, can y'all please stop talking about women's basketball? Please. Primarily WNBA. I even said this in my thread. Like I wrote this post on my Threads account yesterday. There's only 4 people that are allowed to speak about the WNBA, in my opinion, on ESPN. And that would be Shanae Nwumike, Andrea Carter, Monica McNutt, and Carolyn Peck. They're the only 4 that I want to hear from ESPN when it comes to WNBA. I don't want to hear from anybody else. Nobody else. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Because I don't understand why he feels the need to inject himself in WNBA talk when he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. He doesn't. He makes a fool of himself every time he tried to speak on the WNBA because we all know the gameplay. We know. You're not paying attention. You're not watching. You're just saying what sounds sexy, but you're not watching these games. And I'm almost certain you're not. So for me, those 4 are the only women, the only people on ESPN that should be allowed to talk about the WNBA and have Christine Williamson moderate. Like sit there as the host, can interject here and there. But those 4 that I just said, they're the only ones on ESPN that I want to hear talk about the WNBA. So yes, dope game by Sonia Citron as well. And now let's get to the last player. Kikiirafen. Kikiirafen. Double, 25, 13, 2, 1, and 1. She had a career high. So your 2 second-year players had career high performances last night against the Indiana Fever. Kiki kind of had me upset, though. I ain't going to hold you. That layup that she missed, like at the latter end of the fourth quarter, had she made that basket, we probably would have never had to go into overtime. Probably not. So, yeah, Kiki, you kind of, you kind of had me upset a little bit when you missed that easy layup. Like that was very easy. That was a very easy layup that you missed. But luckily, y'all was able to pull it off in overtime. But listen, this Washington Mystics team is going to be dangerous. This Washington Mystics team is going to be a problem for teams when they put when they get it together. Because remember, we're still so young into the season. It's only 3 games. And I believe they're 2-1 if I'm not mistaken. When they put the pieces together, like really put it together, and they really start to gel. Shakira Austin did her thing last night. Georgia Amore did her thing as the point guard. Me personally, watching her play, it's like, yo, I need you to go back to your Kentucky days. But I understand why in certain situations she's so passive because of the players she have around her. When you got a Shakira Austin in the paint, when you got a Sonia Citron right across from you, and then you have Kiki also in the paint, then I don't need to really be going up there licking up shots. All I got to do is facilitate and play some defense, and then I'll get mines when I get mines. But I was watching that game last night by her, and I'm like, yo, shoot it. But again, this comes with being a point guard, getting everybody else involved. So I kind of respected Georgia a lot more in that game yesterday. But again, like I said, this Washington team is going to be dangerous. They're going to be dangerous. They're going to make it very difficult for all of these teams fighting to get in the playoffs. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Washington somehow sneaks in the playoffs. It wouldn't shock me at all. It wouldn't shock me at all. I know when the season started, I was hoping that Lauren Betts would be in the starting lineup, but they're taking their time with her. So she comes off the bench. Again, like I said, Shakira Austin is just amazing. Kikiirafen, Sonia Citron. That's your big three right there for Washington. And then McMahon, for a rookie, she played good yesterday. I mean, Kelsey Mitchell had her spinning. Like she was a record on a DJ set, but she made up for it in overtime with that key 3-pointer in overtime. So I definitely want to add that in here as well. I definitely want to give her a respect for that. But again, the reason for this video was to give those three women in particular their much deserved flowers. Put some respect on their names. Obviously, like A'ja Wilson, I think she should get more respect than what she's getting. And as it pertains to Sonia Citron and Kikiirafen, again, like I said, that ESPN list that they put together of top 50 WNBA players, that shit is an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke. There's no way you're gonna tell me that Sonia Citron is number 29 because I'm not jacking that whatsoever. I forgot exactly where they had. They got Kikiirafen at number 36. Come on now. Come on. We can't be serious here. We can't be serious here. Listen, I might have to do a top 25. I might have to do a top 25 of this. I don't know if I could do a whole 50, but I might could do a half. But we know A'ja Wilson is number 1. That's for damn sure. Sonia Citron, I already made my case. She is not number 29. I don't care what ESPN says. Sonia Citron is in that top 15, 20 range. Now, 10 to 15? Interesting. Can I squeeze her in 10 to 15? That's something I'm gonna have to think about. And then Kikiirafen, they got her at number 36. She is not number 36. Kikiirafen, you can definitely throw her in, I would say probably the 25 to 30 range. I can say you could throw her in that range, but yeah, this is something for me to think about because I might have to do this. I might have to do a top 25 list of the WNBA players this year. But again, like I said, salute to A'ja Wilson, salute to Sonia Citron, salute to Kikiirafen. I felt the need to give these women their flowers and give them their much respect in this video for their amazing performances last night. It's a wrap for this video. Once again, thank y'all for y'all continued support of the podcast. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. Again, if you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. It is not that hard to do. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's free $99. It does not cost you a dime. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so that way, once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know that I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports Way with Dre Day podcast. Y'all be safe out there. Have a blessed weekend. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.